Picture this. You're at a work happy hour, and someone mentions they just got a promotion. Big salary bump. 6 figures on the horizon. And everyone at the table nods like that solves everything. But here's what nobody says out loud. You probably know someone making $80,000, $90,000, maybe even more. And they're still stressed about money every single month. Still living paycheck to paycheck. Still one unexpected bill away from a really bad week. And the crazy part? They work harder than almost anyone you know. My name is Ryan, and I've spent way too much time trying to figure out why income and wealth are almost completely unrelated for most people. If you want to understand the real reason high earners stay broke, and more importantly, what actually separates people who build wealth from people who just earn it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you see money differently. Here's a number that might surprise you. According to a survey by P. Mentz and Lending Club, over 50% of people earning between $50,000 and $100,000 a year live paycheck to paycheck. Let that sink in. More than half of people earning what most of the world would consider a very good income have essentially nothing left at the end of the month. And it's not because they're bad with money. It's not because they're lazy or irresponsible. It's because of something much more specific. Something that almost nobody talks about. It's called lifestyle inflation. And it's the silent wealth killer that targets high earners more than anyone else. Here's how it works. When you were making $40,000 a year, you had a certain lifestyle. Maybe a small apartment, a used car, cooking at home most nights. It wasn't glamorous, but you made it work. Then you got a raise. Maybe $55,000. And suddenly that apartment felt a little small. That car felt a little old. You deserved better, right? So you upgraded. New apartment, new car, nicer restaurants, and your spending rose to meet your new income almost perfectly. Then another raise, $70,000. Same thing happened. Lifestyle upgraded again. Every dollar of new income found somewhere to go almost immediately. Then $80,000. And somehow, despite earning twice what you made a few years ago, you feel exactly as financially stressed as you did before, because your expenses grew just as fast as your income, sometimes faster. This is lifestyle inflation. And it doesn't feel like a trap while it's happening. It feels like progress. Here's the thing that makes lifestyle inflation so dangerous. It's socially encouraged. When you get a raise, nobody says, "Great, now save the difference." They say, "You should treat yourself, you earned it." When you get promoted, nobody suggests keeping your old car. They expect you to upgrade. There's an entire social script around income milestones that practically requires you to spend more money. And the financial industry loves it. Banks offer you bigger loans. Car dealerships show you fancier models. Apartment complexes market to your new salary. Every system around you is designed to absorb your raise before you even see it. But here's what the truly wealthy understand, that most high earners don't. Your income is not your wealth. Your savings rate is your wealth. A person earning $40,000 who saves 20% of their income is building more wealth than a person earning $80,000 who saves 5%. The math is simple. $8,000 saved per year beats $4,000 saved per year every single time, regardless of what the income number looks like. So why do smart, hardworking people fall into this trap so consistently? Because of something psychologists call relative deprivation. Your sense of financial well-being isn't measured against some objective standard. It's measured against the people around you. When you're making $40,000, your reference group was people making similar money. Now that you're making $80,000, your reference group has shifted. Your colleagues drive nicer cars. Your new neighborhood has bigger houses. Your social circle goes to more expensive restaurants. And suddenly, what felt like luxury at $40,000 feels like barely keeping up at $80,000. This is why a Hollywood actor earning $500,000 a year can feel broke if everyone around them is earning $2 million. The number on your paycheck matters far less than where you sit relative to the people you compare yourself to. And here's the brutal truth. The more successful you become, the more expensive your comparison group gets. The trap gets bigger as your income grows. There's also something called the hedonic treadmill, the psychological phenomenon where humans rapidly adapt to improvements in their circumstances and return to a stable baseline of happiness. In other words, that new apartment feels amazing for about 3 months. Then it just feels like where you live, so you need the next upgrade, and the next. And you're running faster and faster on a treadmill that never actually takes you anywhere. The numbers on this are striking. A study by Thomas Stanley and William Danko, the authors of The Millionaire Next Door, found that most millionaires in America don't look like millionaires. They drive used cars, they live in modest houses, they've been married to the same person for decades. They don't buy things to signal wealth. They buy assets that create wealth. Meanwhile, the people who look wealthy, the ones in the fancy neighborhoods driving the luxury cars, are often deeply in debt, one job loss away from financial disaster. Stanley and Danko called these two groups UAWs and PAWs, under accumulators of wealth and prodigious accumulators of wealth. And the biggest predictor of which category you fall into has almost nothing to do with your income. It has everything to do with whether your lifestyle grows as fast as your paycheck. Here's what changes when you finally understand lifestyle inflation. You stop measuring success by what you spend and start measuring it by what you keep. That's a massive mental shift, because our entire culture tells us the opposite. Success looks like a nice car, a big house, expensive vacations. Success looks like spending, but real wealth is invisible. It's the number in your investment account that nobody can see. It's the options you have that other people don't. It's the ability to say no to a job you hate because you don't desperately need the next paycheck. When you internalize this, every raise becomes an opportunity instead of a lifestyle upgrade. Instead of asking, what can I afford now? You start asking, how much of this can I keep? The good news is that if lifestyle inflation is the problem, the solution is surprisingly simple. It's called a savings rate target, and it works like this. Every time your income increases, commit to keeping your lifestyle at its current level for at least 6 months. Redirect the entire difference into savings or investments. Not some of it, all of it. If you get a $10,000 raise, your lifestyle doesn't change. Your investment account gets $10,000 richer. Do this consistently, and something remarkable happens. Your wealth starts growing at an accelerating rate, not because you earn more, but because you keep more. The goal isn't to deprive yourself. It's to create a meaningful gap between what you earn and what you spend. Because that gap, not your salary, not your job title, not your income, is the only thing that actually builds wealth. So here's the question to ask yourself the next time you get a raise, a bonus, or any increase in income. Is this going to change my lifestyle or my net worth? because you can absolutely have both, but only if you're intentional about it. Only if you decide in advance how much of every dollar goes toward the future instead of the present. The people earning $80,000 who are broke aren't failing because they don't earn enough. They're failing because every dollar they earn has somewhere to go before they even see it. Don't let that be your story. If this video helped you see why income and wealth are not the same thing, hit that like button and subscribe, because we post new videos every week on the psychology of money and how to actually build real wealth, not just a high-income lifestyle.